Hello all, we're here today with our Community Encouraging the Community series. And Kathy's joined us because she wants to share a little bit about how to encourage others about just getting started.
Yep, yeah, that's right, yeah.
So with you just got started.
I did. I was a bit of a reluctant starter, but once I dove in and realised that, you know, things could be done at my pace and where I was at, that made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're coming up to our 2-year mark now, and you've been pretty consistent on just turning up 3 times a week, every week, unless you're away for work.
Yes, yeah.
And I think that's really admirable because let's pedal back to the Kathy that I met.
Yep.
You were still really stiff after a hip replacement and grandkids.
Yes.
And you just said you were watching them from the edge of the playground.
Yes.
Yeah. So how's that looking now?
Yeah, so how that's looking now is, I think I shared a while back that I actually was at the playground and jumped up on the slide and slid down with the grandies, and so, but things like just even being able to get down on the floor and get back up again. So that used to be, you know, you'd get down and then you'd be struggling to get back up again. So just the range of movement that I have now and a different level of energy to be able to play with them and kind of be where they are. So that's great.
That's a huge thing that I don't think people talk about enough, is this is your grandkids' memories.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I had a really overweight grandmother, and all I remember her doing was just feeding me sugar. And actually she fed me so much that some days when Mum picked me up, I would spew in the car on the way home. And my other nana was really ill and she died young.
Yep.
So my grandparent memories are not like all of that eventful, I suppose you'd say.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my memories. And so hearing that you are like out on the playground with the grandkids, you're getting involved, I just think that's creating memories that your grandkids are going to carry with you, like really positive ones.
Yep.
And then they'll want to be active grandparents too. Like this isn't just about you right
it
here,
kind of
right now.
flows on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we really, really love to be part of at Healthy Society. That's why we called it Healthy Society, was because it's not just about you. It's about how I help you and how that helps your children, their children, and the community around you, the society that we can impact. So like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And for you as well, there's something else that you were mentioning that made me think about myself with my mum. And that's with her getting more frail, you tend to start treating your parents a little bit differently. When we're getting to our 40s and our parents are starting to age, we might downgrade how much we think they can do. And by you becoming more bulletproof and resilient, now your kids are responding to that.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah. So it's that real flow through effect of what you do, and you know, still working on my hubby. I'm hoping he will rock in here one day.
Yeah.
And I think, like, when I think back to, like you said, I've had a hip replacement, and prior to my hip replacement, I could hardly walk. And so when I look at where I've come from there to where I am now, and I think I was always quite anxious about starting because I think, oh no, everyone's fitter than me, and you know, people can do more than me, and that's what I love about this, is coming and it's where you are on the day. So I can have a bad week and the program's altered to match what I need that week. And so whilst you're in a group, which I think is great, I'd recommend to everyone the group, because I think you get to create a community and you get to cheer each other on as well. But we all have different wins, so it's at our pace, which is just, I just love that. Keeps me coming back. Apart from, you know, feeling heaps better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're running around with the grandkids. We're way more resilient and contributor. Like, I think of contribution as well with with other people who are grandparents, and that they're getting in there, they're getting more involved, and that's a contribution back to the family and how well you can help the kids with the grandkids if that's what you choose to do. And so we're moving around, we're hanging, we got over a shoulder issue as well.
Shoulder issue as well. So
yeah. So
what's
the future looking like for Kathy? What are we doing next?
I think for me the future is just to make sure I don't regress back. And so for me, it's really important to come the 3 days a week when I can, because I'm a bit of a lazy person. So it's good. I need the motivation. So for me, that's coming to a group and being part of a group. And I work home alone a lot of the time as well. And so for me, this is part of my social connection stuff as well. But I think for me next is just continuing to build and maintain. And I used to have to go to a lot of different medical appointments for my shoulder, and so now I'm back to the gym is maintaining it, and then I have an occasional massage and a bit of osteo, and so just maintaining that and keeping the body in tune, I call it.
Yeah.
But I think also it helps you think about what other goals you might want to achieve as well. So,
or what you're going to do on the next holiday. Like we've had people now, instead of going on holidays, they're like, oh, we're going hiking on the next holiday, and we're doing, more activity things. So it's like, what can you experience next?
Yes, yep, it opens up doors.
Well, is there any last message that you would like to impart to anybody else in the demographic 60 plus?
Yeah, I just think, it's really important that we keep moving for a whole number of reasons, but I think, trips and falls are the obvious one, that, if you don't have that stability and that strength, then you're very prone to those kinds of things. And I think just take the first step. Sometimes it can feel really daunting and really scary, and I'm not going to lie, you might be a little bit sore after the first couple of goes, but I think Larissa and Jade are here to work with us as well, and so they're very respectful of our bodies and what we need. And so I think for me, it is just building on what I've built and just continuing to do that. And I'm, as you can tell, I'm a big fan. But I think, I've been to people before where they have pushed me in the wrong ways. And so it's nice to come somewhere where I feel confident that I can grow and continue to work out what my body needs without that fear of ending up with another injury or something. So that's really important.
I think that's a good summarising point to make, is that interviewing the people that you intend to entrust your body with is a big one. And whether you choose to start your exercise with us at a Healthy Society or someone else, I think the really valuable thing of what Kathy was saying was that talk to them, interview them, see if you can entrust them, check that you're going to get listened to, and that the program is going to be responded to your situation on the day or your state that you walk in on the day. Because that's the worst thing, is to cancel your training because you aren't feeling all that great. And then you sort of go backwards even further. Rather than being able to come in and potentially getting those joints working a bit better and actually leaving feeling a bit better than when you arrived is our mission. So always interview the people that you entrust your body with, practitioners, trainers, all of the above.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening. Hope you guys can take some encouragement from Kathy and get out there, get part of life. Don't sit on the sidelines and go just get strong and take care of life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.